right about now, the judges will be making a comment or two about your performances. So I'll hand the microphone over.
First off, hold up, please. I will start when everybody is quiet. Yeah. First off, I'll be very honest with you guys. Everybody I'm seeing here is a potential winner. But it's a competition. And I think you should have that at the back of your mind, regardless of however this turns out, because that's what matters most. When you're coming to a competition, it's at times the person that comes first in class or that wins an exam is not necessarily the person that is like the best sim. So when I come to a competition, I noticed one thing that happened with this. The guys who were on the line, who had to survive, came up with something better. It looked like the guys that clearly had the highest set of marks, it's as if they were a bit more relaxed. So, like, that's why I first put that background at the back. So if you're coming for a competition, always have that at the back of your mind. Come with your A game, come prepared. Plan. And I think I'll just leave this little one so that other people can still talk. Plan that if this happens, it's a war. Let me put it that way. That's why it's called War of Words. If this happens, this is what I'll do next. If this happens, this is what I'll do next. So you have to start with your A game, then you have your A plus, and then you have your A plus plus, and then have A plus 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 backup plan plus plus.
Thank you, Plum9. Well done to everyone. Really great competition. We know this is the final. Some serious wordplay from a number of you contestants. Very serious wordplay. Europe gives you ropes, go hang yourself. I like that one. That was good. Some really good alliteration, and not just for the sake of alliteration, but used aptly. That was very good. And I like it when there's great congruence between your body language, your tone, your words, and many of you had that, especially some of the female performers here today. In terms of how one or two of you can improve yourself, look at if you're delivering prose or poetry. And if we have to start asking that question, sometimes we start to say the poem is prosaic. Okay? Want to check that up. And what happened in this round in particular, some people started strong and ended strong. Some people brought it on in the middle and then ended strong. And that sometimes was the little difference between someone winning and someone having to drop. But well done to everyone.
Honestly speaking, you guys are amazing. Rephrasing, I'm erasing the thought that there was anything like I've seen before, ever before. This has been the highest ever score that I've ever dropped before. I'm telling you, don't ignore the fact that you're here. I'm sure some of you are really held back by insecurity and fear, but let me share that you guys here have made me aware that, look, none of you can compare. No, seriously speaking, don't clap. I'm really trying to bring back what I've taught in this message and the fact that you guys are beyond this passage. You are amazing, for real, for real. And each one of you is bringing in the real steel and has made me feel that, man, you guys are more than the appeal. In fact, one of you actually made me squeal. Yeah. So for real, nice one, big up.
Come on now, Benny, come on. Amazing performances, amazing performances. I was blown away today. You're all winners, regardless of who, takes first place. This has been, this is very difficult. You don't have any idea what we're going through. It's so difficult you're amazing. Just what I want you to come away with from here is that you need to understand, some of you need to realize that you don't necessarily have to be spoken word artists. Some of you need to really think about that. You need to channel this differently. Some of you also need to really work on your diction. I'm not going to say right here, right now. I'll talk to him later. Because it was a challenge, and Benny and I had that conversation. It was happening in his mind. It was happening in my mind. We sort of had that conversation that this is a beautiful piece, but this person, we cannot wrap our brains around that diction thing. Okay, so some of you really need to work on that, and the onus is on us judges. So we're going to see how maybe we can do a training for you guys. But you are amazing, amazing. JYC baby. Girl is on fire. Well done, you guys. Well done to all of you.
Okay. Well done, guys. You guys, the ones I didn't see last week and the ones I saw last week, I'm like, hey. I tweeted something like a couple of hours before now when I was asked, what advice would you give the contestants? I said, find your indestructible weapon and bring it on. It's a competition. Indestructible weapon explains what Plumline said. That once you bring it, always have something that's bigger than. So indestructible, nothing can get it off. Okay? Amazing, amazing. You guys. And one more thing, you guys need to listen to yourself. If you can't hear yourself, how do you want us to? Because if you hear yourself, you know what you're saying and if this message is getting to the people. And there's something I call visual intercourse. You can't talk and you're not looking at the people you're communicating with. We're wondering, okay, who are you talking to, yourself or someone inside you? Connect. But all you guys are wonderful. All right?
Wow, I'm really glad I came. First of all, when I was trying to come here, everything tried to stop me. Wallahi, so I took 2 bikes and 1 bus to get here. And I have just one regret, that I came late and I didn't see some people. But I'm going to say this. You know, I thought Abuja was awake until I got here today and I'm thinking that, wow, they're sleeping back there. So I'm glad I came because when I return, I'm going to tell them, you people are joking. This is a very hard thing to judge. I cannot do this, which is one reason why I didn't tell Lulu I was going to come, because I didn't want to be put under this pressure. I have been watching poets all over. I'm going to say this. This is the best I've heard anywhere in the world. I have never. What I heard today, I cannot imagine. And please, none of you should stop doing the poetry. You can do other stuff, but keep doing the poetry. My apologies to you. Fuck diction. Fuck diction. I watched one poet who spoke about deaf people doing poetry. It's not about the language. I'm sorry. It's not about the language. It's about the soul. What you are. Do you know how deaf people do? Do you know how deaf people do poetry? Have you heard deaf people speak? They do that, and they do the poetry. You're looking lost right now. I know you can't get what I'm saying. But it is much more than the words you say or how you say the words. It's about your spirit. So please, I am overwhelmed and truly, truly honored to see you guys. Thank you.
Okay. All right. I think you should be proud of yourself.